What's going on, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today I will be giving you a review of the brand new A24 film. It's a black comedy, and it is known as Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Now, I will go ahead and say this film is very different than what it was marketed as. Marketed-wise, it looks like it's like a slasher film, but more than anything, this movie is honestly a whodunit based around the Gen Z generation. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, this cast is pretty large, and it's a really pretty interesting and good cast. You've got Amandla Stenberg, you've got Bakalova, you've got Rachel Sennott, you've got Lee Pace, you've got a couple of new girls that I'm fairly new to seeing, and you also got Pete Davidson in a very limited role. Now, this movie is based about a couple of friends that are meeting up for a hurricane party. First time I've ever heard of one, but basically all these rich kids are basically getting wasted, doing drugs, getting ready to have fun right before this hurricane starts. And then they start to play this game called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. First time I've ever heard of it. Some of my friends had to put me on to this. But basically it's like a whodunit murder game, and then people start basically dying, and you basically are seeing these friendships dissolve. Now, what I will say more than anything about this film is that it's quick, straight to the point. You don't need any further backstories to find anything out about it, but it's an awesome film. I really feel that this film is gonna be a cult hit. I think it's gonna have its niche audience, but when people start seeing it, word of mouth starts catching on about it, people are gonna genuinely like it, because also the real sell of this movie is that it's actually making fun of the Gen Z generation. And I don't think people really are gonna catch on to that till like later on into the movie. You're gonna see them making fun of people just using words that they don't know what it really means, just to sound like they're smarter, know what they're talking about. You know, gaslighting, silencing you, you know, the usual stuff you see on the internet if you look around there. But I really thought that it was a good look. It made fun of it. It was something that older generations, younger generations all can watch and honestly relate to, even with the social media influence, the TikTok generation. Anybody can really catch on to this story, because more than anything, you're gonna see how friendships from your past can be strained. You're gonna see how people will hold things out from one another, basically make each other feel bad because this one situation happened, or holding stuff from loved ones, friendships, families. It's really cool, and I thought more than anything that that's what's gonna get lost with this film. Anybody that sees this, they're probably gonna be thinking, oh man, this is gonna be horror, it's probably gonna be a new killer. It's not. It's very basic with a good storyline, and I feel everyone should give it a shot. It's not gonna be the cup of tea for everybody. If you're gonna think that this movie's gonna have a lot of gore in it, it's really not. A lot of it's covered up to where you can't see. Maybe like there are really two true death scenes that you see in the movie, but overall everything else is just really close and compact, and it really helps with this story overall. Bakalova, she did another amazing job, especially after being in the second Borat film. She did good. Amandla Stenberg, she turned me around in this movie, because at the beginning it was just a very basic role, then towards the end she fully ramped it up, in which I was like, all right, I'm good. But to me, the all-star of this movie is Rachel Sennott. More than anything, I was laughing at her. Anything she was saying or doing in the film was just beyond hilarious. The cast was great. I really liked them. Lee Pace in his small role, yeah, Lee Pace needs to get more respect out here. He's a good actor. But by all means, my final grade for this film, I would give it a solid B. I think this is a good B. I can't say it's gonna be something that's gonna not blow your mind or knock down the doors. It's not gonna be as cool as Knives Out, but it's gonna have Knives Out feel mixed with Assassination Nation. If you've seen both of those films, then you know what type of film this will be. But by all means, if you're going to check out Bodies, comment below. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what your favorite A24 film was this year. But by all means, my name is Travis. This is Candid at the Movies. Thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all at the next one.